Hello, welcome to this Christian folklore story. You're welcome to my channel. Remember, I'm Mark Blessing. So this is a Christian folklore story that entertain you. So it's a channel for entertainment and for folktale story. So I would like you to like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive into it. Love you. So it's titled "The Mirror That Showed the Heart." What if they bring a mirror to your heart? What will your heart reflect? So this is what this story is talking about. Okay, let's go.
Long ago, in a prosperous village surrounded by tall Iroko trees and fertile farmland, there lived people who believed they knew one another well. The village was called Amaroko, a place where laughter echoed in the markets and drums sang beneath the moon. But despite the beauty of Amaroko, something dangerous lived quietly in the hearts of its people: envy, pride, and hidden hatred. In Amaroko, reputation was everything. People dressed well, spoke kindly in public, and praised one another loudly. Yet when doors were closed and night covered the earth, many hearts carried darkness that no one could see. Among the villagers lived a humble young woman named Adis. She was known for her kindness and calm spirit. She greeted elders with respect and helped the poor without expecting reward. But not everyone admired her goodness. Some whispered, "No one is that good." Others murmured, "She only pretends to be kind." One hot afternoon, a strange traveler arrived in Amaroko. His hair was grey like ash, and his walking stick looked older than memory itself. His eyes were sharp, as though they could see through lies. The traveler gathered the villagers in the market square and spoke with a voice that was both gentle and heavy. "I bring a gift," he said. "A mirror unlike any other. It does not show the face, it shows the heart." The villagers gasped. A woman in Amaroko stepped forward confidently. She adjusted her wrapper proudly and smiled at her reflection. But suddenly she screamed. In the mirror, her face appeared normal, but inside her chest the reflection revealed a restless snake twisting tightly around a dark stone. The snake hissed with jealousy. The crowd murmured in shock. One by one, the villagers looked into the mirror. A respected elder saw a heavy chain wrapped around his heart, the chain of unforgiveness. A young man saw a hollow space inside him, echoing with laziness and wasted dreams. Fear spread across Amaroko like harmattan wind. People began avoiding the mirror. Some covered their faces when the traveler passed. Others begged him to leave the village. A wealthy trader rushed forward, laughing loudly. "Magic tricks cannot fool me," he said boldly. But when he looked into the mirror, the people saw a hungry fire burning wildly inside him, consuming everything it touched. The fire whispered, "More, more, more." The trader stepped back trembling. But Adi stepped forward quietly. She did not rush. She did not boast. She simply looked. Inside the mirror, the villagers saw something unexpected. Her heart glowed like a soft golden light. But within the light were small cracks, and inside those cracks lived tiny shadows of pain, betrayal, and disappointment she had endured in silence. The traveler nodded. "A pure heart is not a perfect heart," he said. "It is a heart that chooses good even after knowing pain." The villagers were ashamed. Many had spoken poorly about Adis, yet her heart carried no bitterness. But then something strange happened. The village chief, a man admired for wisdom and fairness, suddenly stood up angrily. "This mirror brings shame," he declared. "It will destroy our peace. It must be destroyed." The traveler looked at him carefully. "Are you afraid of what it will show?" he asked. "I fear nothing," the chief replied boldly. The crowd gathered closer as the chief looked into the mirror. At first, nothing unusual appeared. His posture was strong. His face remained proud. But then the mirror began to darken. Inside the chief's chest, the villagers saw something terrifying: a throne made of bones. Upon it sat a small figure that looked exactly like him, whispering constantly, "Power must never leave you, even if truth must die." The villagers gasped loud. The chief fell to his knees. For many years, he had secretly made decisions that benefited his family alone. He had silenced voices that spoke truth. He had smiled in public but feared losing control. Tears filled his eyes. I have ruled your lives, he said slowly, but never ruled my own heart. Silence fell upon Amaroko. The traveler raised the mirror high so all could see. Every village, every kingdom, every person carries two lives, he said. The life people see, and the life truth knows. Some villagers ran away in shame. Others stayed, reflecting deeply. Days passed. From that day on, the villagers learned a powerful lesson. Amora later became known throughout the land as the girl whose tears turned into gold. But Amora never became proud. She continued to help others, reminding everyone. Kindness may be slow, but it never returns empty. Something began to change. The jealous woman started helping others quietly. The greedy trader began feeding the hungry. The elder released the man he had refused to forgive for many years. One morning, the traveler disappeared. The mirror was gone. Only a message was carved into the village square. When people fear the mirror, they fear truth. But when people accept the mirror, they begin to change the world. Years later, Amaroko became known as the village where people spoke honestly, helped freely, and lived carefully, not because of punishment, but because they understood that every heart carries a reflection that cannot be hidden forever. And from that day, elders told their children, do not fear the mirror that shows the face. Fear the mirror that shows the heart. Moral lessons. A person's true character lives inside, not outside. Power without self-examination leads to destruction. Growth begins when truth is accepted. A good heart is not perfect, it chooses right despite pain.